What is up, guys? It is Mac here, and we are back with another video. Like I said, I'm going to just be continuing this playthrough. We are setting our eyes west towards Carthage and uh, Bitaguria, or however the heck you want to pronounce that. Um, right now, we are doing the Conquest of Africa mission. So we're getting ready to take North Africa from them. We have all our armies mostly in place. We're going to have to also go to war with Asantania and Zaba. Shouldn't be a problem down here. This should be pretty easy to deal with. But yeah, we're going to need a lot of armies up here in Spain because this is probably going to be the fifth or sixth war I fought with Carthage. I hate to admit that, but it took a while to kick them off the islands here and take this land from them in southern Hispania in North Africa here. But it's been a little while since the last video. It's been about 10 years, actually. We went to war with Thrace a little while ago, cleaned up them on Anatolia and up here where I guess Dacia would normally be historically. Yeah. Or however, maybe my map is, or my, um, however you want to call it, geography is off. But yeah, so that's that. Egypt is still a pain in our butt. We're going to leave them and Parthia alone for now. Hopefully, they don't declare war on us while we are fighting on the other side of the world, um, as they like to say back then, the other side of the known world. So, yeah, so we've got two legions down here. We may hire some mercs to kind of help them out because I'm thinking the bulk of what they're going to be coming for is right here because that is kind of a weak spot for us. But hopefully, back way before I started this kind of series, we did do the Hispanian claims mission tree. We had to abort it because I decided to go east instead and take over Greece and Anatolia, which obviously paid off massively because our economy and manpower reserves grew immensely. But yeah, so think we should be good with Carthage. We're going to try to take as much land off them as we can. Hopefully, we can get a nice little chunk right here in southern Hispania and clean up this little, I guess you want to call, inlet into our border. And just kind of make this nice and clean and take as much as North Africa off them as possible. That is the goal here because to complete this mission tree, we're going to have to take all of this. So we are doing as much as possible. We are currently fabricating one last little claim here in Northern Africa. And yeah, we are going to get that going. We're going to unpause so that will finish. And some of our armies are still coming into position. And we're going to get this going. Carthago, Delenda, Est. Carthage must burn. But yeah, so a lot of people, if you're familiar with Imperator or you've played through, you're looking at this and you're like, wow, that is, why did you let that happen? That is kind of a pain in the butt. Here is my argument for this. Them consolidating Hispania for me and me having that mission tree, like I said, the Hispania conquest mission tree, and then aborting it and me getting all the claims for a lot of this stuff is probably going to work out in my favor. I know that's not normal, and normally you would want to shut them off from North España way earlier on in game. But for now, I think it's okay. I think we're going to be able to do the business and take them out. So let's make sure we are importing as much as possible. Let's get, yeah, we want some, yeah, I want some heavy cavalry discipline. And we are going to do it from Batacuria because, there we go. Okay, so our claim is fabricated, so let us go to war. Okay. Let's deal with it. Gosh, I swear. Right before we're always about to do something. Okay, what is this? Governor of... Tarraconensis. Okay. Well, I think we're going to do this. I think I can raise a levy from here if I'm not mistaken, and I think it's a decent size. Yeah, okay, 23. That's not bad. Okay, beautiful. Perfect. All right, so what we're going to do is let's turn this up real quick. Let our armies get. I think our economy will be okay. We're going to let our armies trend up in morale real quick. I think I'm going to go ahead and add these mercenaries. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. That will give us a good advantage down here. If I'm not mistaken, if I remember, they've probably done a lot of building. It's been a long time since I've messed with Carthage. But if I'm not mistaken, a lot of this territory does not have forts. As you can see on the map, I think, okay, that's a city. I think a lot of this, oh, I guess there's some forts here. That's, you know, they're close on our border. It looks to be a, yeah, Great Wonder. Okay. Well, there might be a little bit more forts than I remember, but it'll be all right. North Africa is going to be a pain, but we will get it done. Let's go ahead and move these guys all into position. We're going to move them this big stack over here. This 91K should do the trick. I don't think they're going to have that many troops in North Africa. They also, as you can tell, they just tried to make friends with us. I don't think they're expecting this. It has been a very, very, very long time since I've attacked them. So let's go ahead. Let's take these guys and go here. And we're going to take these guys and go here. So I am going to have 3 wars going at once. It doesn't look like, it looks like once I take these real quick on each of them, I should be able to, oh no, that's a fort. Well, I should be able to piece these people out real quick with these small stacks while I hold off, excuse me, whatever they throw at me right here. And then as soon as we're done here, we're going to throw everything straight down. We're going to set most of them carpet siege, and we are going to let them run crazy. So yeah, let's get going. Yeah, they've been a 19 martial level for Lord knows how long. We are 25. We're going to steamroll them. This, hopefully, I say that, gosh, it's going to be another meme moment in the video. But all right, let's unpause. Let's get this rolling. That's not great, honestly. Oh, whoops, forgot about y'all. Y'all come help out. Y'all come help these dudes out. They might need it. They might need the martial ability. They're only a 4. All right, yeah, these guys are trending up. That's awesome. Yeah, this is great. We've got. Yeah. So we're gonna send them to join up with these guys, and yeah, this should be. I'm honestly I'm excited for this. I enjoy taking it to Carthage. I mean, come on, who doesn't as Rome? But yeah, I mean, this is just me on them, clean borders, nothing they can do but throw what they have at me. Let's see. Yeah, we want him to gain loyalty, and we get money out of it. That's fine. He gets a little corruption, but that's all cool. Okay, so let's take a look at our economy. We're doing great. We're doing very good. Let's go ahead and turn that fort maintenance up because it's going to come up in the war anyways. All right, great and great. All right, so even with all 3 up, still doing good. We don't even have taxes all the way up. We're going to turn our fleet maintenance down. We're not going to use it this war, I don't think. I don't think we're going to need it. Yeah, I think it's going to be okay. Okay, we just got New Omen. Yeah, all right. Our war exhaustion is going to start trending up because of that. So we want, honestly, I never use this one. Can I switch it out with something that'll, like, have a stability multiplier by any chance? No, I don't need any of that stuff. Okay. Potential loyalty. There's some crazy investment buffs for some of that. I don't, there's not any better aggressive expansion change, is there? No, 0.9, same thing. Okay, so we're gonna again go back to that aggressive expansion. We want the gods are smiling on us. Beautiful. Okay, so I think we are about ready. Oh, forget about you boys. I'm not nervous. Oh my gosh, he's a 0 marshal. Okay, y'all, what are you? You're a 6 marshal. Okay, y'all go reinforce them. I'm not nervous. I'm a little, you know what? Yeah, I am. I'm a little nervous about what might come out of Spain. North Africa, I'm not really worried about, honestly. A little nervous about what come out of Spain, but it's fine. Let us, you know what? I might just go ahead and for the sake of smoothness, I'm just going to declare war on these two guys real quick. Oh, he's going to call Zaba in. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to do that. And we are going to go ahead and just take it to these guys. There we go. And the war is over. 100 war score. So we'll be able to take this from them super easy. Oh, I have them selected. Love when it does that. All right, super peace. We're going to take Zaba and Tulia and... All right, it's only given 6 versus expansion. We're getting everything that we want. Beautiful. So we're going to do this, take away the aggressive expansion. Great. And then, nice. Now we can go ahead and take these guys and turn them on North Africa. So let's do that. Oof, okay. That didn't like that. We're still fine. We're at 43. This will change as this goes down, and our aggressive expansion will not go up while we are at war. So we should trend up in stability for a little bit while we're at war with Carthage. And then after that, we should be good. All right, so we've got 121K, 68K, 42K. So what's that? That's 110 plus 121, 231,000. I don't even think that they'll be able to scratch that level. We've got a good 71,000 down here. This is a good, oh, I don't even, my brain does not want to do this math right now. 110, 140, yeah, 158. So, wow, we have got probably 400K in the field. I don't know, maybe my math's wrong. Roast me in the comments, somewhere around there, but that's a lot. I mean, if they are able to touch us with that, throw my hands up. Throw my hands up. But let's go. Carthage, it is time for you to pay the price. I honestly think for now, we're going to consolidate all these guys here, and we are going to send them on a campaign. We are going to kind of do, you know what, for now, actually, we're going to sit here. This is going to be the majority of this land. I didn't build any forts here like a dumbass. And we're going to send these guys right here to deal with that. And these dudes, we're going to try to make it down here. And hopefully we can link these two armies up. And if we can do that and hold them off in this area just for a little bit and push them back while we get what we need in North Africa, it's advantage to us because once we get over here, we can just sit. And I can sit and hold them off and they won't be able to do anything and they won't be able to reinforce their armies over here. So let's get going. We want to take Iolia from them because that is Wish you could select multiple. All right, they're going to call in Basin, we're going to call in Judea, and we are going to get this rolling. And yeah, look, we're going to get 5 approval from the Popularis. Great. All right, we're going to lose a lot of imports. We were importing, holy cow, a lot of stuff. All right, so just going to go check this real quick, make sure we still have our military imports. We do. We are 21 of 28. Let's just go ahead and we can actually help out. Yeah, no, I don't think anybody's going to. You know what, whatever. We're fine. We'll deal with trade later. I'm not micromanaging. Let's get rolling. I don't want to mess with it anymore. I'm going to piece them out. Our borders are looking good. We've got a huge, massive swathe of land, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All good, beautiful. We have 39 rows of expansion. That's a lot, but screw it. Make sure we have everything we need. Okay, yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot. All right, guys. For the sake of the fact that the video has been running for a very, very long time, I'm going to go ahead, assimilate. A lot of these guys are Punic, at least in Hispania. The rest in North Africa are going to have to assimilate a little bit, build some more foundries, build some more roads. We're going to gear up, let that tick down a little bit, and that as well. And we're going to gear up and go back at them again. So we will see y'all in a sec. All right, what is up, guys? It is Mac here, back with another video. Today is really just, again, a continuation of the playthrough that we have been doing. As you can probably tell, it has been a little while in game. It's been about 18 years, I think, 15 to 18 years um, since we last saw each other. Carthage went into a civil war, and I was able to jump in against the revolt and grab some land. I've done it, I believe, twice now. I would normally show y'all guys that, but honestly, it's not very interesting. We do have claims on Hispania, so we have been able to take a good amount of land in just 2 short wars that I believe both lasted under a year. But we have had some internal strife problems, so we are very, very low in stability, and we kind of had to let some time run and just not do anything and work on our policies and governorships and the rest of that stuff. So, with that being said, we are looking to finish these guys off. I really would like to take this away from Carthage. We still are on the Conquest of Africa mission tree. Really would like to have that Pillars of Hercules. As you can see, we have the plus 15% import value. I can finish the mission. So this is where we're at right here. And we're going to make a game time decision right now. So for the past, probably, let's see what it is, 60. For the past probably 30 years, we have been fabricating claims on Biturigia. Biturigia, there we go. So I think that's what we're going to stick with. And we have fabricated a lot of claims, a lot. We have claims pretty much all in the southern area down here, a couple right here, right north of the Alps, and right over here as well. And then just 1 or 2 back up here for whenever we get up there eventually. So this is what I'm thinking. Carthage is now allied with Biturigia because obviously Carthage is very, very small compared to the revolt. So if I attacked Carthage to secure the Pillars of Hercules, it would draw them in. It would be a very costly war. It would most likely go on for a while because I don't have any, um, excuse me, because I wouldn't be going to war with them. They would take probably a lot of my territory because we obviously, as you can tell, share pretty much our entire northern border with them. Pretty much the entirety of it. Just slight parts of Parthia, Thrace, Alpes Carne, and a couple other small little nations over here. But I'm thinking that that's probably not a great idea. So, what we're going to do is I believe we are going to finish this mission, and we are next going to go for Hispanian ambitions, purely because we already have the Strait of Gibraltar, which that's what we really want. I can honestly care less about this little area up here. I just like that it looks nice and flat across on the map like this through northern Africa. But I think we're to go Hispanian ambitions. We probably will be able to complete a good amount, if I'm not mistaken, off the bat. We are eventually going to have to attack Carthage because they do have a little bit right here and right here. And I believe that these islands right here are, the Balearics. I believe that these are part of one of the missions for Hispanian ambitions. If it can be bypassed, honestly, I don't mind leaving Carthage that. I could really care less if they're really consolidated to these little tiny areas. I can threaten war against them and take this off them. I almost did it beforehand when I was considering attacking them, and then I realized that they were allied with Bitaguria. So, Bitarigia. You know what? Whatever. We're going to butcher it every time. Doesn't matter. We're going to call it a bunch of different names. This big old bastard to the north, the Gauls. So, I think we're to go Hispanian ambitions. And yeah, let's get that going. So, it looks like off the bat, yeah. So the Carthaginian revolt is keeping us from one little mission, but we are able to get the Peanut Coast. So let's go ahead and grab that. And let's see, 12 pops, 11 pops, 13, and wow, okay, let's go Portus Magnus. Can't do that. Yeah, see, it's just these. Gosh, that tiny little area. Okay, well, we are. Do they have any allies? No, they don't. Damn. All right, so we have to wait until another 7 years in game to attack them. So this is what we're gonna do. We have built pretty much all of the roads that we need throughout our empire, or I should say our republic. We are not an empire, at least not yet. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and chill for now. We're gonna let time run, and I think we're just gonna let that go. I don't think I can do any of the other missions because I think these all have to. Yeah, there are no Iberian or Celtiberian nations left because it is so late in game. So we are just going to. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so once we're able to take that tiny little piece of land, we'll be able to take Massalian littoral and then Hispanian provinces, and then we can do Pillars of Hercules and Heart of our Iberia already. We are going to take this probably off Carthage while this goes down. I'm going to see if I can threaten war against them, and that should give me this, and we should be able to run through this Hispanian mission tree pretty quick. So I'm going to let time run, and I will see you guys in a sec. All right, guys, we are back. We have let a little bit of time run. As you can tell, Carthage finally got out of their civil war, so this makes things a little trickier. So, real quickly, I'm kind of looking down the tree. this mission tree here. We're gonna get four right off the bat. Easy, easy, easy. Like those are gonna be real nice. Yeah, actually five. We'll get five right off the bat. It definitely in this first war. I would like to be able to take these two as well. I don't really care about this area down here. I don't think it matters for anything. Yeah, it doesn't matter for anything. Um, but this does mean that we're going to have to fight Biturigia. So it's going to be a really, really, really costly war. Um, it's probably going to take, I would have to say, 2+ to 3+ years. My hope is because I'm declaring war on Carthage, I'm going to declare war on them to take one of these provinces up here, and then we're just going to try to take as much as possible up here while we, hold them off down here. Again, y'all have seen this before. You know what the drill is. We're just trying to get that war score up. I'm hoping that with my legions over here, excuse me, whew, I'm going to summon the majority of my levies, all of my levies from Italia, my levies from Africa, my levies from Greece and Illyria, and we're hopefully going to be able to just set them all to border defense. And I think with that, we should be able to just kind of run around and fight them. Even if we lose a couple battles, if they take over some land here and there, because we're going to be at war with Carthage all the way over here, I think that we should be able to grab our war goals, drive that war score up. And even if Biturigia sends a bunch of troops, down south into our lands, because as you can tell, they have a lot of our northern border, like we talked about earlier. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. So I'm going to let my aggressive expansion get down to 0 because this is going to be such a big war. I want to take as much as possible. I want to take about 60 to 70 aggressive expansion. I know that's going to be an insane amount, but we're plus 40 stability now. We got all the way down to 20, which means we have a lot to move around with. This is like I keep saying, I'm learning along with y'all. I've never really gotten down to that low stability and been fine. I guess we're doing a good enough job keeping everybody happy. We have had a couple disloyal characters, and they're starting to occur more often, but we've got our wages turned all the way up, and it's getting that corruption down. We've had them up for about 2 years now, so making pretty good progress on that. And yeah, so I'm going to let time run for a little bit longer. I want to get this aggressive expansion down as low as possible and the stability as high as possible. I'm probably going to wait until at least, 820 Ab Urba Candida. So that would be 67 CE. And then I will go ahead and summon all of my levies, turn my army maintenance up, put all the armies into place, and we'll probably be looking about declaring war sometime within the next 3 years. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but we kind of just need to. It's going to be costly. I'm trying to go now for the historical borders, or at least as close to possible. As you can tell, we're doing really, really well. We are by far the number one power in the world, by far, at least 3 times that of Parthia, and the Aparetan Empire had a revolt. So they're struggling over here. They're obviously unstable. We are very stable. We are doing good. Yeah, now I think what I'm going to do is I need to deal with all these little small nations, what's left of Thrace, these little small nations, a little bit of Alpius Carne. I have been fabricating claims on Biturigia just randomly, just as many as I can do to try to get that war score and aggressive expansion as low as possible. Because I mean, obviously, we knew that we were going to have to go to war with them eventually. So I think I'm going to take maybe a little bit from them right here just to kind of smooth this out. I'm going to have to do these guys separately. But my plan for now is to deal with all the big guys, clean up España, get that fully in our control, hopefully take right from this corner all the way up to the River Renus, which eventually, will become the Rhine, um, and all of Gaul. If we can take all of that and then just a little bit into Britannia, I'm probably going to call it for this playthrough. It has been a long time going. I have learned a lot. I think if I started from the beginning now and started over from the beginning, whether that's with Rome or with another country, I would be able to do. I would have been this size 200 years ago. I mean, it's just I've learned so much in this playthrough, and this is kind of the reason that I made this series. Is I wanted to kind of talk about things that I could have, known earlier, done better, and yeah, and then just finish this playthrough. Because for me, this is a lot of fun. This is the best I've ever done. We've obviously, we've got the Mediterranean as our lake now. We have some small, like I said, city states. Excuse me, here and there. Carthage is but a remnant of what it once was. We have really taken it to them. So like I said, we're going to finish them off. Hopefully, grab the Balearics, all of this. And yeah, we're going to get that going here shortly. I'm going to let time run, and I will see y'all here in a sec. Right, what is up, guys? We are back. We have let a little bit of time run, longer than we wanted to. Um, actually, I started recording the video, and then I went over here and I was like, oh, Carthage isn't in alliance with Bataguria anymore. Great. And I disbanded some levies and moved people around. And then I realized, no, they're not in alliance with them. They're being guaranteed by them. So, with that being said, that just means that we are going to we had to move some people around, raise our levies again. We are all back in a position for the most part. Um, We've had a stroke of luck with stability events, so we are really high on the stability. We are zero aggressive expansion. We're going to declare war on a claim up here in northern Carthage and in northern España. And I'm going to try to take as much off of Carthage as possible. That's kind of the plan here. I don't really care about this area down here. I have this legion down here just in case they start throwing some stuff at us from the south. Again, I don't think it's going to matter very much. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to grab our war goals and sit on them pretty well. We have a ridiculous amount of troops in this area. I believe it is like 500,000, 510,000, something like that. Crazy, crazy, crazy amount. And then these guys are definitely going to send some people in our lands, but again, this area won't matter. They can hold our land, even if it's a good amount of parts, as long as we're protecting northern Italia and all the rest of that stuff. We should be okay. We've got these guys over here just for the sake of having some border defense, but yeah, we are going to get into it. So, excuse me. Wow. We are going to declare war. And okay, hold on, let's make sure. Okay, we got our army, fleet maintenance turned up. Yeah, we are still making 61 with all of that. And a massive amount of, wow, yeah, I think we have, I did the math earlier, I think it's 600, 700,000 total in the field. Pretty, pretty crazy. I don't think any nation will be able to touch us. So let's, we want to, Artegonia, there we are. And let us get going with this. All right, I think that's good for now, guys. Wasn't too long of a war, I don't think. Like I said, it was going to last for multiple years. Not surprised there. We did not get any land from Redeguria, but they are, yeah, that was good showing of force for them, and it was mediocre at best. We fought a two-front war. We whooped Carthage, and Bitaguria did not win a battle against us. So we're going to take our land, complete our missions, and let's get going. Beautiful. So again, they are just getting weaker and weaker. We are taking more and more of their land. This is honestly great. Go ahead and move all these guys out. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, let's complete these missions. So, beautiful. 10, 11, 16. I mean, this is crazy, guys. 16 pops. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. All right, yeah. This is, I mean, look what I said. This is awesome. 4, 6. This is beautiful. Colonia. We want that Colonia. 12, 9, 9, 11. Yeah, we're gonna take that 12. Okay. So yeah, so we're almost done with Celtic strongholds and across the Biota. So we're gonna have to wait a while till we can go to war with Carthage again because we're gonna have to get rid of that truce. We might be able, yeah, they're allied with Vifsia. Yeah, I have a truce with them, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't think there's going to be any way we can get around it. Unfortunately. Maybe if we attacked like one of their subjects, but yeah, no, we have a truce with them as well. So we're gonna have to wait. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build some more roads, work on my cultural assimilation, build some more foundries. We have saved up a lot of money. We have massive manpower reserves. We're all good right now. This won't probably even get down to 40. I'd be surprised if it got down to 50 before we start trending up again. We just need to get rid of our war exhaustion or aggressive expansion. And yeah, we did. That was good. That was a good showing of force. Um, and I like what I saw right there. So we're just going to get all of our levies and everybody back into our territories. We're going to disband them, grab that military experience, get some more traditions, and yeah, we're just gonna get ready and gear up, and we are gonna hopefully, if I believe I can fabricate enough claims in the time where our treaty is expiring, to where I should be able to grab all of Hispania from Carthage in the next war, be completely done with that. We can finish it off, be done with Carthage. I will leave them to this tiny little area down here in um, Northern Africa, and yeah, we're gonna let that go, and then after that, we are gonna turn our eyes towards Gaul and Britain, and that will be the end of the video series. If y'all have been watching, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Again, I'm just a fan. Thought this would be fun, and I'm having a great time. So even if nobody watches, I have a great time doing this. I think it's awesome. I love this game. I love Imperator Rome. I love Paradox games in general. I think our next series is going to be a Hoi 4 series. For you who don't know what Hoi 4 is, that is Hearts of Iron 4, one of my also favorite games. And of course, we will be playing Germany, and we are going to take over the world. So, yeah, stick around. We're going to finish off this series, hopefully here. Um, I am going to be quite busy within the next couple weeks, but hopefully finish off this series within the next couple weeks, get all those videos out onto YouTube for y'all, and then yeah, um, thank you again for watching. So I'm going to stop the video here, and we are going to go back and hit them again. See y'all soon.